Konnichiwa, this is KS here, and I am gonna show you guys Family Time series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It can be a 3-part episode, and it can be kind of sections. Some of it might cut off, so let's do it all at once. Hope you guys enjoy it. Peace.
Devil music! I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, this is what song? It's funny. Every time, Dad, every time you'd hear my music, it'd be something like, I rip his face off, and I put him into the ground. I love you!
No, I remember, whenever you take a shower, you leave the stereo in there, and you turn it up.
Yeah, totally. Wow, I didn't want to knock on.
And you're like, hey! Every time.
I know.
You just walk in and you can't get the stereo cable.
That was so funny, Daddy.
That was crazy.
I know.
You're reminiscing like old times. This is pretty intense.
And then Mom and you would always let me have these sleepover parties out of nowhere. I'd just be like, Mom, I'm having a sleepover party. And she's like, okay. And I'd go downstairs and Eric would be like, Trent, you're different because you think you're queen of the house. I'm like, whatever.
You're such a diva.
I know, it was so funny because it was just funny.
She was
And
like,
then you had our, whenever we went camping in the RV, you always brought Margaret.
Sasha.
Sasha.
Sasha, right?
Sasha. No, you bought Margaret once.
Yeah.
Margaret once.
When we went to like Florida or something.
And then I brought
Wasn't there
Sasha.
like a crab infestation once?
Yeah, we go to Florida or
Something like that. I know it.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
Mississippi.
What is it? Biloxi?
Biloxi.
Biloxi? Yeah.
Why would we go there? I have no idea.
I don't know. We go to random places with the RV.
And the bathrooms there. Remember the bathrooms? There were like roaches everywhere.
Oh, yeah, it was so bad.
You guys
We're
peed
like,
outside.
Yeah. And you had to pay for the shower.
Oh yeah, I know that. That was his
And
best
you're like,
up.
we're just gonna take a shower in here, and Dad was like, don't get water all over the place. Okay. Dad, there's roaches in there.
And you had to pay for it and
It
everything.
was terrible.
But it was so much fun though.
I guess.
Yeah, it's fun looking back at it.
Yeah. And where did we go? Like, did we go to West Palm Beach and there was no beach?
Oh yeah.
Did we go somewhere like that, Dad?
We went to West Palm Beach and the beach was like 2 miles away or something.
Yeah, Dad. The beach was like far
Yeah,
away. We had to
far
take a
away.
whole trip just to go to the beach. We saw the beach, but we couldn't walk over it. We had to walk 2 miles down and then cut through the little fence and then go to it.
That
I
was so
remember that
part.
That was
Even though I didn't really like the
And
ocean
all I
too much.
wanted to do was play in the water. You guys wanted to play in the sand? I was like, no, water, water.
Oh, remember when we used to play with sand and make those sand castles?
yeah,
With the-
Dad, you taught us. That was so cool.
Crazy stuff, man.
That was very funny.
I know.
Now you guys don't have a kid no more now, huh? Yeah, going up everything, so.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Every
life,
now and then
right?
this can happen.
We can think about the past. Crazy.
And then, what else happened? Do you remember that bed? Whatever happened to that bed that Nathan and Eric had in their room? The green one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, remember one time we had a balloon. We
Are you
always
talking
thought.
about the Pikachu balloon?
Yeah, we thought it was someone.
Okay, so you guys might not know this, but it was one of our birthdays.
It was either me or Tim's birthday.
Yeah, it
Probably
was
both of
someone's
ours.
birthday, and there was we liked Pokemon then,
Yeah.
and we had a Pikachu balloon from it, and it had Pikachu's face on it. He's going something like that, big old whatever, huge balloon. And it was next to my side of the bed, and I woke up and I look up and it looks like this man standing over me. I freaked out. I was like, "Oh God!" It was like, "Oh God!"
It was so funny though.
That's pretty
It
funny.
was stupid. And then we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time.
And
That,
he
like,
cheated his
unbeatable
card.
card with that cheating card.
No, but
Oh,
he cheated it though.
I know. I had infinite attack.
Well, technically it does.
Yeah.
You constantly discard Earth cards. I just wasn't discarding Earth cards.
Because
You
I'm
guys
like
never
a
picked up on
fire
it, so I was
card,
just like discard, discard,
a
discard.
water card.
Do you remember our baby chipmunk?
Oh
I
yeah.
lived in the cage that was right there
Daddy, that thing had a disease or something, I swear. Freaked out.
all the time.
Yeah.
That thing was so cute
Get
though.
outside and then so I just back call out and then lay down here just a little. So I pick them up and then I put in the cage. I raise them up for about a couple months.
And then
he died.
because we didn't feed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I remember I'd be like, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. You touch it. And Nathan would go in there, and all of a sudden he'd be like this, and the thing would be like,
No, we always sort of. I think this is what we did. We put socks on our hands to try to touch it so it wouldn't bite us.
This thing is crazy, Daddy.
That was-
Because it couldn't bite through the socks.
I know. Then what about rabbits?
Yeah, we have a lot of rabbits.
We have quite a
Cute.
few
And then they
rabbits.
started pooping where they lived, and then I didn't like them, and then they died.
No, didn't we bring one in at one point?
Bring
Like
a
downstairs?
Yeah, they have a breed. Yeah, I have couples.
And then
Then you want them, you never take care. I never take
I didn't know how to take care of a rabbit. I just thought, Daddy, one day we didn't go to the flea market. You know how we went every Saturday?
Oh my gosh,
Me
we
and
always went.
Me and Tin stayed home, and you came home with like 6 different animals. You came home like in this little animal
A
cracker.
duck,
like,
a
oh,
chicken,
I
a
love
rabbit.
crackers. And you brought home like 3 parakeets, and then you brought home a duck, which you killed in front of me.
Chop!
I stared, I was like, oh, what a pretty duck. And I went to brush my teeth, I come back, and Dad's already hacking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I still ate it.
I don't care for duck all the
I
time.
remember that stuff.
You brought chickens?
Chicken, duck, rabbit.
Rabbit.
And then crazy Aunt Homie.
Oh my gosh.
Forget about those days.
When she first started being crazy? Wow.
I remember that she would come, she took us to Blockbuster one time to play that crane machine inside the Blockbuster to win the candy or whatever was inside of it, and we spent like $20 on that machine.
Just playing, yeah.
I
That's how
know
crazy she was.
Mel and Stevie B's, we go there like every other week.
Yeah.
With CDs all the time.
Then,
Because the nail salon was really close to it, wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right
Think
across
so.
the street. No, we did that a lot.
We ate out like every other week, Daddy.
Yeah.
Because we
That's
was
why we
here.
got big.
No, me and Tink,
yeah.
I say small.
I got big.
Win. She might still win. In the end.
That was really fun.
Good times.
Yeah, we remember we had to take a bow out. You guys go into the water skin.
Yeah,
the tool.
and she had to grab on 2, and we had this little one like this.
What happened? Oh,
Well,
the water
yeah.
tube?
Yeah, you had to grab on 2. We were like,
You're holding on to the little one. We're like,
Oh, God! That was fun.
that was so fun.
I remember how we to jump off the back, and it was like just this tiny little step thing. But
yeah,
it
what
was huge. It was huge, and then we always wore life jackets. That was my favorite part, because you went down there and you tried to kick down, and all of a sudden you pop back up.
We'd swim down as hard as we could, and we'd be like,
Yeah. That's so
"Oh God!"
fun.
I remember that. And then we'd go to a random island somewhere, park the boat, and start grilling out.
I know. It's so
Swim around.
illegal.
oh yeah.
And then I don't know why there's always styrofoam in the lake. I don't know why. There always was.
That
That's terrible. Like, now I look back and I'm like, man, this is gross. That junk.
I know.
It's so nasty.
That's so nasty, I know.
No, my mom would always tell me Vietnamese. She goes, "You gotta use the restroom, pee in the water."
I remember that. We always go in the water. That's so bad.
But-
so bad.
Fish does it all the time, so it doesn't matter.
I mean,
But then again, it's just like,
fish
ugh.
go in there
It's like,
all the time.
Ooh, I told you something warm right now.
Oh, that was terrible bad. Especially if the water was cold, you pee just to make it warm.
Yeah, we remember we have the little pump-up camp and go to Florida, and then it's really hot for you
Oh
guys.
yeah, and that little camping thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You twist it up.
and we have like 6 people in there.
And then after that, and then your mom decide, and then we have to go buy new cameras.
That thing was intense. That thing was so intense.
No, I always.
Intense.
I remember intense. You get it?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Intense.
Intense, and then intense.
Okay. Anyways, remember how Dad, because I was the girl, I always got to sit up front. I always got my own place. It's so cool. I'm gonna sit up front because I'm the girl.
I always liked the RV thing because we would always lay on top of the
Yeah,
bed,
then, yeah, I get-
look out and be like, yeah!
That's so fun.
3 hours later.
That was fun.
That was fun. And me and Tim used to play our Game Boys while on the trip. Played some Pokemon, you know. Battle, like, let's go.
Good time.
My favorite part was whenever we had temporary tattoos.
Oh
All
yeah.
over each other's, you know, the little stick-on tattoos.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh yeah! And then we go to the lake and be like, what? Another one, oh yeah! How did that happen? Oh yeah! It was so fun. We buy tons. I remember buying tons of those booklets
Yeah, I know.
with all the
And then-
tattoos.
We had our little CD players that sucked whenever you shook it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.